afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Iron Sheik 84, wishing those who observe it a happy Easter. And since I'm up early, I figured I'd go ahead and start streaming and show my progress on the road to 250. Now, unfortunately, this isn't going to be, the top tierest 5SS characters with all the best coaches and, every single perk and everything. But I'm going to show kind of how to realistically do this. I will say I am going to have to kind of brute force this, but realistically, anybody can do this. It's time, effort, and coins. So last night, those of you who watched the VOD or were on stream saw that I maxed day one. Unfortunately, I couldn't keep over 700, and after 4 hours straight of doing this, I just didn't have the patience to keep going. But in order to maximize the Bobby Lashley individual contest, I woke up this morning, couldn't fall back asleep, so I went ahead and started, but it's kind of early. But as you see here, I'm on 122 of the max, 250. So what I'm going to be doing is I've already maxed day 2, so spoiler alert there. Since I've already maxed day 2, I also went ahead and lowered my defense here, so hopefully we can get some revenge matches here. And if not, at least I'm doing my part to help out those it's like who are helping me here. So I have a one-turn character, my NWO Sting. I got Carmella as a backup, and I'm just going to go after the low-level characters. And if I'm unable to get some, I'm going to have to refresh. I do have a decent amount of coins, and I have spent quite a bit this morning. But the way I look at it is, once I hit 250, the last milestone gives you 6 million coins, so I'm gonna get that back and then some. And also, if when I get to the point where it comes up to 42,000, what I've been doing is I just choose one of my weakest characters and go ahead and take a loss. If by some form or fashion I'm able to get to Carmella and I'm able to win, then awesome, I get a victory out of it. If not, at least it lowers my notoriety a little bit. Because 25,000 is my max that I'm willing to spend per round and refresh. So yeah, that's basically it. So just kind of the point here is to survive as long as possible, get Carmella charged up if I'm able to, and again, if I'm not, it's not the end of the world. Just take the L and keep moving. So, like, unfortunately here, I'm not getting any purple matches. I wasn't getting any purple matches until right there, but there you go. As always, our banger tracks are brought to us courtesy of OC Remix. And it's a little stuffy. I'm going to open up a window, so pardon the noise here. So I am fine with that. Like I said, uh, the point here is to either go for quick losses, so you can go ahead and lower your notoriety a little bit and get yourself into another match, or what I do is I tend to try to look for the weakest female character that's in there, and cross my fingers that there's a possibility that I can take him out with Carmella. So, like I said, now that that's done, switch back to Sting, and can't do that. Okay, so there's my free refresh. Unavailable. Unavailable. I'll eventually be able to get somebody. There we go. So you see, so like I said, this is a strategy that I've been using all morning. So there we go. Use the one turn, the one MP move. Like I said, it's not affected by any perks. So typically, when you're facing the 3-star and it's like level 1 characters, you could take your one MP move. I mean, depending on who it is, obviously, because some of them, like I know, what is it? What is it? Cactus Jack or Dude Love, whichever one has the blue steel. Like I know it doesn't do a particularly high amount of damage, but there you go. Especially if you have a flat damage gem, then that really helps out. So you do that, and then it's like you knock their health down. Hopefully, it's like I made enough green gems to where I can do a cascade or something. And okay, so can't face Hakeem, but here you go. We got a zombie Austin here. I'm willing to face him. Let's see, we'll switch to Walter. Good morning, Soupster, and happy Easter to you. I was telling people I personally don't observe Easter as a Muslim, but I do hope that whoever does observe it is having a wonderful day, and if not, at least I hope you get the day off to enjoy yourself. So I don't know if you just got on, if you were lurking in the background and heard me. So I got up to 60 something last night, and I didn't have the patience to stay up and keep fighting, especially against the wall of 5SS characters. Now, next talent up, hopefully, I'm gonna have Walter and Big E moved up, but for now, kind of still finding the 5SB game. But so I'll admit. I was watching Guerson last night for a little bit after my stream was over, and he's got a DX Sean with optimal trainers and this and that, so he was able to take people out turn 2, if not turn 1. So this may not be the most exciting of streams, but some good strategy that I'm going to be sharing with everybody. So number one, yeah. So Soupster, here you go. Like I said, I agree, and if you're able to, so the main reason why I'm going for the 250 is it is reasonably achievable. Now it's going to take me a couple hours. I do know that on top of what I've already done, but I have plenty of coins. The 250 milestone is going to give me 200, like 6.5 million coins. So I'm willing to sacrifice the time to do it. But I also got all the bonus points too. So my bit of advice that I'm going to give right now to everybody while I'm doing this Walter match. Somebody threw this out at me last night, so I'm not going to act like I came up with this. But for those who might say like, oh hey, Cena, it's like Cena's not good enough to do a match, even if I face somebody who's a low character. If you have Papa Shango and Honky Tonk Man as trainers, put them on. Papa Shango gives you extra health, and Honky Tonk Man reduces gem damage. So you don't need to go. Nobody needs to go nuts with the strap game. You know, it's like in putting belts and medals on people that you don't plan on using. Good morning, AK. But like I was saying, the strategy was told to me last night, and I was just like, oh yeah, this is genius. Uh, Papa Shango and Honky Tonk Man, so that you can survive long enough. And if you have a female character that can do a decent amount of damage, look for who has the weakest. Look for who has the weakest female that you're facing, and then just charge him up, survive as long as you can, and tag him out. So yeah, that's. Oh yeah, AK. Okay, so you're the one that came up with it. Oh, Taker Now One. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. And good morning, Ash. Happy Easter to you, sir. All right. So like I said, so that's one strategy. The other one, now I know not everybody's going to go for 250, but if you at least want to max out day two, I mean, I know brute forcing it is very boring. I'm not gonna say it isn't, but I will check for that in a second. I'm not 100% sure. I know I'm either right at 125, so I'm halfway there. You know, whoa, living on a prayer. But yeah, I'm about halfway there, Ash. I will say, so it's 8:30 right now in Texas. I woke up at 6. I remember this exactly. So I woke up at 6:16 this morning because I had to go to the bathroom, and then with me, I'm kind of the type of person that once I wake up, I'm wide awake. So what happened was I was just like, well, screw it. I was like, I'll get started on matches, and if I do well, then great. If I don't, then I'm just gonna try to go as far as I can and call it a day. But like I said, the strat that I'm using right now is I'm willing to go up to 25,000 in refreshes. So I go through and I'm trying to look at who has. So like I said, so this is my breaking point. I'm not going to do a refresh past this, so I don't have that. And then I'll go for a match. If I win it, if I get the notoriety, great. If I don't, then whatever. But I'm either using a low-level character, or I have some confidence that Walter can do a decent amount of damage here, and then I will. I'll either purposely lose a match, or I'll like I said, I will try to survive long enough to where my female character can do something. And I was explaining that strat for it's like if you want to win. I've been checking my revenge. Most of the people that have been revenging me are the low level people that I've been facing myself. So, unfortunately, not. I was running into the issue that all the people that I wanted to revenge this morning were not available, and now by the time that I've lowered my defense and started doing these matches, they all got pushed way far down, and I can't even face them if I want to. All right. So you see here, I took out Edge. Yeah, but getting back to it, take no one. I'll admit, this, I like this game. I enjoy this game quite a bit, but some of these things where you're having to trog through. So yeah, I'm at 127 to 200. This is definitely, like I said, I started late, but 4 hours of playing last night, and then however long it's going to take me to do it this morning. Plus, like I said, I already woke up this morning at 6:16, so I've already been playing for 2 hours this morning. I'm sure I'm going to be reaching my limit of like, oh my god, I hate this game. And then of course I'm going to turn around and play the yeah. And then I'm gonna turn around and play this game some more later today, tomorrow, and for the rest of the time. Hogan and Carmella last night, yeah. I I mean, like, I got lucky with some of the matches and whatnot that I got. I mean, I so I don't know if you saw or not, because I know like with our time difference, sometimes you don't see all the messages, or it's like there's like a wall of text for you to catch in the morning when you wake up. So I took my mom out for Korean barbecue yesterday for lunch, while my dad was at the store. And we were running some errands, and because it's Easter, like all the stores and stuff are closed. So I got groceries, did this, did that. So I started a little later than I normally do, because I'm usually on right at 2 o'clock. Well, at 2 p.m. CS, Central Standard Time for me here in Texas. And then, whoops, did not mean to click that. Oh, that's interesting. I was trying to see if I could figure out how to make that whole list show up. I by the time, like I said, by the time I ran errands and I did everything and I got home, it was closer to 4:30 or something like that. So yeah, I tried to do a couple matches beforehand while I was running around, just to kind of gauge, like, how it was gonna go. And I ran into the issue of actually, you know what? Yeah, you have a point. Yeah, I'm gonna move up. Sako's on the list. So right now, kind of. I mean, everything of course is subject to change, but my goal right now is I made Zombie Austin level 210. I only need to do 2 more to get out of League 16. So I'm gonna go ahead and make Walter and Biggie. I'm gonna make them level. I'm gonna max them out at the 5SB, and then that way, whenever the talent up comes up for WrestleMania, I'm gonna have 2 5SS characters ready to go. And so that's kind of like, that's where the majority of my coins are gonna focus. When I get to League 17, there's two. I know at least 2 of the requirements will give you 16 million coins between them. So, like I said, so my plan is get Walter up, get Big E up, and then it's like move Sako up if I'm able to, which of course I want to. But if not, I'm gonna put that 16 million coins towards Sako. So if for whatever reason I'm unable to move him up this talent up, which I don't see why I can't. And even if I max it, fuck it. I'm making him 4SS. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna move him up. But if I'm able to, those are my 3 moves, my 3 main moves. And then of course I want to move up Masters of the Universe Warrior to 5-star as well. So that way I can not have to rely on Slick Rick all the time. And I would like to move up Zombie Kane or Fandango. I mean, they're both good, but I want to get 1 more character up to 5-star silver. I meant not 5-star seller, another showboat up to 5 SB, and I have the so I'm kind of torn between what to do. I like Fandango. I like Zombie Kane. Um, Zombie Kane has the Sasha has a legendary belt and the Sasha boss plate, and then Fandango. I have Tyler Breeze. So if I work up Fandango, then I have the best showdown team there is, or one of them. So it's it's one of those half a dozen in one hand, six in the other. I'm kind of I'm good either way. It's just where do I want to put my what do I put my resources in? Yeah, I will say Masters of the Universe Triple H definitely. I mean, not that he's a bad character, but he's fantastic. Well, the next monthly is going to be. I mean, obviously, it's like one thing I always tell people. It's like how people choose to do their roster and everything is their business. My only advice is next month's going to be WrestleMania, so I mean, like that's going to be a good month. They typically, I mean, I don't have any insider knowledge, but typically WrestleMania is good. Now, I did take kind of an off month for Road Dogg because I didn't really particularly think he was that great, and I think that MVP is a very solid tier two character. So I've been working him up because so this is just my yeah no I don't know. I thought they were doing. I don't know. I could have been misreading it. I thought there was another WrestleMania thing going on next month. I could be wrong about that. I mean, yeah, I know. Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, there's this one. Um, I'm not chasing, but I will say not that I don't think he's a good character. I never go I never go after the chase characters. I I did want zombie Triple H, and I tried and I tried and I tried. I only got to 1500. Um, but yeah, so if Spring Outbreak happens, I mean, like I think that would be even better. Yeah, so I'm 500 short there, and then I need. I think it was either 122 or 188. It's something like that. It's less than 200. I know that absolutely. To get the fuse for Zombie Cena to go to 4 star. So my goal is whatever next zombie things there are. I can hopefully get that the remaining 100. I said 180, 120, whatever it is. I can get those remaining shards, and it's like I can get a free fuse out of it. I already have so many other tricksters and stuff to work on, and then recently I pulled I pulled a lot of characters lately that I really want to work on. So I know I was mentioning earlier that it's like I was going to take an off month, but I thought MVP was great. So what happened was is my best. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart my browser whenever it gets wonky like this. But I no, I don't have Sid. At least yet. I'm gonna wait till the end of the month to do a video of pulling all the bags. Uh, what happened was so NWO Sting is my best was my best tech. And I try, it's like, and no matter what, it's like I tried and tried, and I know Jake the Snake gets great at 5 star, but I didn't have any good. Like I said, techs were absolutely my weakest, my weakest. Uh, what is it, my weakest category in this game. And then once Shardmania happened, which by the way, I know I'm kind of touting this, and I said it last night too. But I don't know if you're on any of the Facebook groups or whatever. My name is Shams, and I'm the one that posted the Shardmania calculator. I created that. So what I did was I went through and created the formulas and everything, and I saw that Sako was obtainable for like reasonably obtainable for me. So I went ahead and poured all my resources week 1 and week 2 to get them, and then on top of that, like during Drew's feud, I went ahead and did some pulls, and I got close enough, and I pulled some Ciampa shards and some Rhea Ripley shards, and between the two, I got close enough to pull Ciampa from the milestone from the faction milestones. And then on top of that, just keep going with the story. I only needed 22 Rhea Ripley shards, so I was like, oh screw it, I'll go ahead and get hers. I'll go ahead and unlock her. So I went from having the worst category to having Sako, Ciampa. My women's division is fine, but I went from having that to having two of the best techs in there, and then for the Sid cash loot, I pulled a 4SS Eddie Guerrero Hall of Fame along with his gold gear. Oh yeah, this is the women. Never mind. Here, let me switch that to No, I don't want Bailey. Yeah. Switch that real quick. So, yeah. 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 So, I pulled Eddie. So yeah, like I said, I went from having my worst category went straight to the top in less than 2 weeks. So so kind of like I said, I was discussing my strategy. So there you go. I did I did the two matches, couldn't get it. So I'm stopping at that. And hey, look, I got a fresh round of 3 assessed characters here. Oh, great. Oh, back here. There you go. So I don't keep like super detailed notes on every single on every single like, oh, it's like I have this and that, but I in this game for the most part, again, I don't want to see, it's like I don't want to say like with give out definites or anything. Um, I have a good character in every class in every era for the most part. Now there are some gaps in my in my in my in my roster. For example, the Raw versus SmackDown specific ones. I recently got Ricochet, so it's going to be a little bit better. But before that, I didn't particularly have my strongest. Trying to think, like, I think Jimmy Uso was my strongest character. Between the Raw and SmackDowns, and then oh yeah, dude, I got a lot. Okay, so just so in the past month, I pulled Trickster Eddie. Just taking a short break from. Oops. I don't mind taking a short break from this. So in the last like say month, 2 months, because I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh it's like March 24th at 2 p.m. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go through that. But I got Trickster Eddie. I pulled R-Truth, Hall of Fame Lita, Hall of Fame Sting, the Stinger, Hall of Fame Eddie. Let's see, who else did I get recently and I moved up? Like I said, I talked about Ciampa. I talked about Sacco. There's Ricochet right there. So yeah. I don't know who else it is, but I mean, like, just like everybody else, the problem right now is limited resources and in coins and whatnot. So here we go. Let me get back to the task at hand. Alright, come on. Oops. Alright. There we go. And after this, I'm going to go. I am going to take a short break. I'd like to make myself another cup of coffee, and I'll be right back. Yeah. Alright. Great. Thank you very much, Neville. So, Ash, by the way, I wait till I get back, but just before I forget, I'd like to hear your thoughts on the Geordie accent whenever I get back. But yeah, like I said, I'm just going to take a super short break to make myself another cup of coffee, maybe take a quick bathroom break, and I will be right back. Alright, there we go. Alright, 132 of 250 while I go on break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thank y'all for waiting. When I went downstairs to make myself some coffee, I went ahead and just had something to eat real quick too. Just a personal thing. I don't like I don't like eating on stream. Not that I'm gross or anything like that, but just I hate I've seen other people eat on stream, and I don't like the sounds and ugh. So Ash, if you're still on, Geordie accent, tell me about it. What do you what do y'all think about it in England? All right, 116 left to go. And Mr. Darren Young has been taken out. All right, 115 now. Yay! Should have taken my phone downstairs and done a couple matches while I was waiting. And the game's frozen. Great. There we go. There we go. Oh man. I really hope the portal hasn't frozen. If that's the case, then I'm gonna have to end the stream here. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're gonna keep our fingers crossed that I don't run into any issues. Alright. Let's get this going. Woohoo! Wall of 5SS Sakos, which I will hopefully be one of them soon enough. A couple months down the line, but still. Alrighty. So, speaking of Jericho here, he's gonna be, as I'm sure a bunch of y'all have seen, he's gonna be on, Stone Cold's podcast, and that should be interesting. Although I know Stone Cold's podcast is meant to be more, I guess more shoot style or whatever. But there would be a couple things I would want to ask Jericho, but I'm pretty sure wouldn't go over very well for majority of the audience there. Oops, wrong button. Oh yeah, and for everybody who's in chat right now, I have a question for you. I like I stream for fun. Like I said, this is my break from the real world. Uh, Knock on wood, I think I'm gonna be able to apply for affiliate here in the next couple streams, especially because my average viewership has been going up. I kind of wanted to do a thank you to all of you who've followed, watched, and whatnot. Um, and of course, like it's like I'm gonna have it's like I'm either gonna put out a YouTube video or it's like or have it be followers only or something. I'll need to figure out the logistics of it. And this is gonna be 100% out of my own pocket. Um, what would you guys rather have as a prize? Uh, there's an indie show that I'm gonna be going to soon, and I forget who all is on there, but because I saw the poster the other day and I forgot. JTG is definitely one of them. Homicide and a couple of other people. And considering that this is a WWE themed game, it would be it would be one of the WWE people. But if I were to do a giveaway, would y'all rather have like a $10 or $25 gift card, or would you rather have an autograph? Leo Rush. Howdy, Buttneck. Good morning, sir, and happy Easter to you if you observe it. Would y'all rather? I'm just saying, like, if I were, like I said, if I were to hold a giveaway, would you rather have like say like a $10 or $25 gift card to iOS or Exola or Google what is it, Google Play, or would you rather do you think you'd rather get an autograph of JTG or Leo Rush, or maybe I'd get like both, and then it's like have a couple of like first, second, third place things. Gift card for you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but I just wanted to ask. And the one thing that makes it a little bit easier is getting gift cards to people, like online is a little different, especially if I had to ship something internationally. It's wouldn't be as easy. But yeah, like I said, it's just if it happens, that's just that I wanted to do that as a thank you to everybody. Or hell, hey, it's like first place gets a $25 gift card or a $10 gift card or something. Like I don't have any extravagant stuff. If I got hundreds of dollars in donations like some people do, it'd be one thing. But like I said, I wanted to do something because I truly do appreciate it. So last night's was 2.7, and I'm thinking that at least with this one or the next couple should bump me up to 3, the average of 3. Yeah, and like I said, the thing is, I've had like I've had streams with it's like 7, 8, 9 people or whatnot. the main thing is, you know, every once in a while, like, you know, like I'll stream an arcade game or something, and you know, like I only stream for like 30 minutes, uh, without much heads up, and like nobody watches it, so that kind of like drags the average down. But uh, was it that would be? There we go. Let's see if I can find somebody here. Where's the British Bulldog? Yeah, but I should be affiliate soon enough. Partner, I know that'll definitely be that'll be a ways away if it ever happens. But like I said, for now, I just enjoy doing this, and it's my escape from reality. I don't see myself becoming quitting my job, becoming a full-time streamer anytime soon. There we go. Go ahead and get some health back while I'm at it. Well, yeah. Yeah, but having yeah, getting some of these lovely people here. Like I said, it's a lot more fun for me to stream with other people watching. So I mean, I really appreciate you know all y'all coming in and seeing this dude play this game at a semi decent good level. Go. All right. Hopefully she'll do the rope break here. I'll have a full. Nope, didn't do that. But all right, at least if I can get that going. Come on, break this right here. Break it, break it, break it, break it. Nope. Well, I mean, you know, here's the thing. Like, I've been, you know, like, I know you took a short break, Budnick, but like, I've been playing this game for 4 years. I literally in the 4 years or the 1400 days or 1455 days or whatever. I'd have to look at the. I'd have to look here. Here. There you go. 1,510 games playing, 1496 consecutive. Somewhere in the first 2 weeks, I've counted it out. So in the first 2 weeks of me playing this game, somehow I took a day off. I don't know where, why, how. Maybe I was traveling. I don't know. But yeah, in that amount of time, I've not missed a day. And I mean, I still have situations where I can't do shit on events and whatnot. Even with what is that? I got my roster's like up to like 1.2 million or 1.3 or whatever. So I mean, just because somebody has a low roster or high roster doesn't mean they can't do something. And part of the thing is, even before I got to this level, like I wanted to stream, but for whatever reason, I was just like, oh, it's gonna be too complicated and this and that and whatnot, and I kept putting it off. But then, finally, I was just like, let me look into what exactly you have to do, and I was just like, oh, it's like you just have to download OBS and make, it's like make templates and stuff. I was like, that's easy. I was like, like the then now forever. That's just a computer wallpaper that I found, and then it was just it was I mean there was a little bit of a learning curve. I'm not gonna lie with y'all can laugh, but I didn't know like how to set up alerts and some other things, but just Googling and asking friends that stream as well, like they explained it all to me, and I'm just like, okay, it is how it is, I may not, I may not have the most professional, cleanest looking, screen layout like some people do, and I'm not saying that to self deprecate myself, but yeah, I mean, like, look, people of all shapes and sizes show up, and I mean, just for example, like comparing, like, let me like compare myself to DJZ, for example. He's got a ton more viewers than I do, but it's like, and he has a bigger roster, but like he doesn't have Zombie Austin. He only recently got Eddie. So I mean, even people at that level, have gaps in their roster, just like I do. The only person that's not gonna apply to is like probably Big Papa, but that's like what, one out of how many streamers of this game? Yeah, I mean, trust me, I can totally see that. And I'm not trying to take, I'm not trying to take like a political way of doing it. I know not a lot of people like the, all the bits flying across the screen and stuff. Not bits, emotes, like, and things. I, I kind of kept that stuff to a minimum. Uh, but I mean, here's the thing. Even though it's not exactly what I, like how I would have it, he gets plenty of people who throw bits and stuff at him, so he's obviously doing something right, correct? And plus the thing with but even with like all that, like part of the reason why I like watching DJZ is just like he has a great time while he's playing, and he's a positive person, which is why I enjoy watching him play. Um, the Not necessarily for WWE Champions, uh, but I've seen other games and just people are just miserable, and of course, like, my thing is, it's like if you're miserable, like, it's like if you're not having any fun, I was like, why the hell are you even playing this to begin with? Because I mean, like, you know, as you see, it's like whenever I play, it's like I make jokes, tell stories, share pictures of wrestling events and things like that I've been to. Because I mean, I want this to be an enjoyable experience, not just for myself, but for everybody watching. You know, if I'm gonna sit there and be moody and pissy the entire time, then why? You know, like, what's the point of me even streaming to begin with? Because you know, like that comes, you know, like I said, that comes through. If I'm not having a good time, y'all aren't having a good time. There we go. Yeah, and I don't know if J Man's ever gonna start streaming. I know he likes to, I know he has his YouTube series, but definitely if he ever started streaming, I definitely watch him play. Oh, and by the way, the I just want to make sure I don't sound like I'm backtracking. Like the sour person, I wasn't referring to Big Papa, G, Benny, or any of the other people who stream this game. Just like I said, just there's other streamers that I've seen or other like play videos and whatnot. Because WWE Champions isn't the only. I don't speed run. I don't speed run games. Although I do have the sixth place in the world for Dino Wars for the NES. You can look me up on speedrun.com. But like I watch speedrunners and stuff from time to time, and like I said, they're just miserable and hate it. There you go. Because trust me, if I wanted to be negative, I can definitely be negative right now, especially schlocking through 100 and this many matches this early in the morning. Okay, here's my last refresh. All right, come on, one of these. Let me. All right, yay. Yeah, but Big Papa definitely is a beast when it comes to these. I know Cotton Tech was in G's stream last night, and I mean, like he's definitely a beast. Oh, yo, Whoop! Thank you very much for joining the stream. Yeah, I gotta tell you, props to y'all for being able to do that. I I I don't have the patience or the wherewithal to do that. I seriously, the biggest props in the world to y'all for being able to do that. And I appreciate you joining the stream here. I'm on the road to 250, currently at 148. So I have 102 matches to go. Um, I know day two is a lot easier than day one, so kind of the strategy that I'm using. So I have plenty of coins. Uh, Sorry, I don't. I hope you don't think I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Uh, uh, but yeah, so the strat that I'm using right now is I have plenty of coins. So I have I'm gonna say like a limit. So I'm refreshing all the way up to 25k, and then if I'm not able to get into a match, what I'm doing is checking revenges, and then I am, so checking revenges, and then what I do is I deliberately put one of my, if I think I can win, I'll go with like Walter or something like that. But if I don't, I'll go with one of the lowest people on my roster, purposely lose a match or try to survive long enough to where I can get Carmella or somebody else in. and then if I lose, it's whatever, and if I win, then that's an extra match right there, and then I kind of go back into my refresh loop. Normally I wouldn't give away this many coins, but the prizes are good for 250, and on top of that, there's you get the 6 million, the 6.5 million coins or 6.7 million coins or whatever it is. So I'm willing to sacrifice some resources for the greater good later on. All right, 101 now. Let's look at this real quick. So there we go. Competitions, 149 to 200, and obviously the goal is 250. So is that you right there, Void? Oh, Max the well. Yeah, I'm going for it. I mean, if I get it, cool. If I don't, then whatever. Yeah. Go. While I'm here, I don't know if you stream or not, but I will. Yo. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to 8 million, but still, this is a decent amount of things, and maybe I'll pull Lashley out of this. Who knows? One of my faction mates was able to get him from a milestone, and if nothing else, I'm helping out my faction with the modern era things. So here I'm right here, Mr. Iron Sheik 84 at 77,000. But yeah, once I hit 250, I'm done. I'm not. I'm gonna go about my day, and maybe I'll do a match here and there while I'm running errands. But yeah. Yeah, I had a nice chat with Stunner 1969 a couple weeks back, and yeah, like I said, the effort and the time that people are able to put into it, like I said, I have to commend you. I don't have like I said, it's not I don't have the patience to do it. I'm just being upfront about that. Yeah. Oh really? Uh, who what's their username? I probably remember them. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Oh yeah, two Bob. That dude is a freaking beast. Oh yeah, trust me. Yeah, anytime. Yeah, anytime it's free, I can do that. So I the closest that I ever got. So I'm trying to think of what it is because this was like 2 or 3 years ago. So I mean, It's been a very long time, but the if I had kept up the pace, the one and only time that I ever would have been like the number one person or would have been like top 10. So there was a faction feud that was literally just like participation only, for as far as the points go, and I had a buddy of mine in my faction, and by the way, this is in the 3-star era, so this is quite a while. The story is from quite a while back, but it's like he was just like, hey, dude, he's like, I want you to get as far as you can, it's like, so he just kept matching up with me, and then like he purposely let me win, like do every single battle, because it's like every single thing counted as a point to it, and I was actually when everything was said and done, so when I stopped playing at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock or whatever it was, I was actually number 2 or number 3 in the world, just kind of like what you are right now. But then I went to sleep and I woke up and I was in like the 700 or 800s from the people who feuded all night, and then I was able to claw my way back up to the very, very low 500s. But yeah, that's the closest that I ever got, and like like I said, even that was an incredible amount of time that I spent playing the game. But yeah, free is always good. I'm always happy. I love free. Yeah, there are very few things in life that I'll turn down that are free. It's a giant joke among my coworkers at one of my old companies. So like when it comes to free food, I don't eat pork because I'm Muslim, but I'm always down for free food. The only place that I would ever like turn down food from was have any of y'all ever been to McAllister's before? McAllister's Deli. Have you ever heard of it? Ever been to one? Okay, so um, McAllister's Deli is it is a chain, by the way, but it's it's just like like Jason's Deli or any of the other places. It's like they do like sandwiches, soups, baked potatoes, things of that nature. So at my old company, the office manager, executive assistant, whatever term you want to use, concierge, whatever. Like I said again, whatever term you have for somebody who has that role. Um, pardon me. She had deals with different companies around the Dallas area that would give I would say like, hey, it's like if you order a platter from us or do catering with us, we'll do XYZ for you. And McAllister's, for every time that that she got their catering, she would get like two free meals. And I gotta tell you, and I hope this doesn't come back and bite me in the ass if McAllister's ever wants to sponsor me, which I doubt it, but I wouldn't take it anyway, unless it's a pretty substantial check. But McAllister's is horrible. It's god awful. I hate the sandwiches. I hate the baked potatoes. I hated their soups. I don't know, hate's a very strong word. So, like, let me tell you, like, when somebody gives away free food and I refuse it, like, that's bad. That's, like, you screwed up big time for that to happen. And so, like, I would get mad every single time that I would host a meeting. I would, like, that's, like, my memos would always include, like, do not order from McAllister's. And, of course, she was a friend of mine. So I'd say it in jest, but it's like I'd always like make sure I would add that in there. I'd be like, it's like you're gonna be in big trouble if I see McAllister as my catering option whenever it's like I have XO meeting or whatever. Um, but yeah, if you've never been to one, I don't recommend it. Don't go, please. There are much better. There are much better food options out there in the world. So, just to ask, what are you? I know I don't have any 5SSs yet. I'm working towards it. Who have you been doing? Oh, Damien Gates. Yeah, I remember him. Uh, so who have you been using to keep the top spot? Is it DX Sean? Is it Zombie Triple H? Kofi? Who's been your team captain leading the charge? Oh yeah. And if let me can I take a guess? So is it DX Sean with a 9K Demon Balor and potentially like the Dead Man Walking? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I was mentioning earlier, so I do have, I know that when you get to League 17, there's two of the requirements that'll give you 16 million coins, and I think as soon as I join the league, I'll have both of those check marks ticked off. So one character is going to be quote unquote free, because I know from going from 18 level 180 to level 210 is roughly like 19 point something, 19.xx million coins. Um, I'm gonna make Masters of the Universe Big E and Walter 5SS next talent up, hopefully, and a couple other characters. But yeah, past that, I'm debating whether I want to do Dango or Zombie Kane after that. I know they're both excellent choices. Oh dang. Oh, okay. That's a good sub. But yeah. So with Fandango, Can You Smell It's a faction mate and a good friend. So I mean, I definitely know the potential of using Fandango. Um, but I have the boss plate for Zombie Kane, and I know that a 5 star, he becomes a beast. And then I know Dango with Tyler Breeze, who I also have, is a beast. So it's one of those things. Once I get Masters of the Universe Warrior, who's ready to go to 5 star. Once I get him to 5 star, I'm gonna switch to getting one of the other two ready to go. And yeah, it's one of those things. Of course, it's limited. Time, money, resources. But and I always laugh about it. So if I go what always happens is if I start focusing on Dango, then I'll need something for Zombie Kane. If I switch to Zombie Kane, I'll need something for Dango. So it always happens that way. Um, um, but uh, but switching back from what you were saying, yeah, your DX Sean with Sin Cara and Matt Hardy setup. I mean, like that's definitely. That's also definitely a very good setup as well. I saw Guerson was using. The reason why I asked about Zombie Taker is that's why I saw Guerson used, and I figured that yours was going to be somewhere along that level. Uh, yeah. So Soupster, I don't I don't have a belt for Sako just yet, but let's see if I can find it real quick. In addition to playing the game, I also like doling out advice
I'll be
whenever I
hunting
can.
quite frequently in Showdown now for two reasons. Number one, I have stun immunity.
There you go. Yeah, I gotta tell you. So I know like how that works. So okay, obviously it's not a, it's this isn't a one-to-one comparison. Uh, oh, uh, well, I don't want. I'm gonna make sure I don't get too distracted. I know. So Soupster, by the way, that video right there is from Great J Man Gaming, aka Can You Smell It? So whenever I'm able to get a legendary belt on for Sako, hopefully sooner than later, I'm gonna do this setup because I do have the two words for you plate. So check it out. Definitely give my buddy Great J Man Gaming, aka Can You Smell It, a follow on YouTube. He's got some great hot tag setups. So yeah. But that being said, um, so Yo, again, I know this isn't a one-to-one comparison, but in the vein of like what you're saying, so what happened was a while back, and I know this is a while back, and again, it's like you've obviously been playing this game for a long time, so you know whenever what I'm talking about. But I pulled the powerhouse Brock through. It was either like a single cash pull or as part of like a premium pull or whatever. And then like 2 weeks later, you remember like Scopely just like randomly gave him out to everybody, and I was like, what the hell? Like I didn't have him for the longest time, and then I got him. And then with NTB Brock, that was the same thing. Like either pulled him in a premium pull or like on a cash pull, and then like like I said, a month later they gave him out, and I was just like, what the hell? Like, how is it that like it's like don't have him, don't have him, don't have him, and then the second that I get it's like the second that I get one, they gave him out, and then it happened again with the other Brock, and I was like, shit, really? And then I know that he's not. Again, I know he's not the best character, but the Trickster Sarge, the Legends version, I didn't have him, and then I pulled him at at like the 3 stars or whatever, and I was just like, oh, whatever, it's like, and I was pretty happy because like he was part of the bonus points for a showdown or whatever, and I was like, oh, hey, this is great. And since then, like I've pulled him like 5 times, and I've gotten his 4-star feud, and I'm like, what the hell, like, like it's like, how is it that I don't have him, I don't have him, I don't have him, and then suddenly in the span of like a month, I pull him 5 times, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what are the odds of that? Seriously. Yeah. I know. I wish I had APA. It's like again, not going back and forth. I wish I had APA Farouk. I think he's a great character, and on some of these, I kind of have to do the, like I have decent characters and I have great characters for every class, like I said, every era, but I don't seem to have some of like the really true killers. I don't seem to have all of them. Yeah, like that's kind of the same thing that happened to me with some of the characters that I really wanted. So I like like my zombie scene has been sitting there because I'm holding out, hoping that whenever they do the summer break or or the next Halloween I can get the last couple hundred shards that I need for the 4-star fuse. But I mean, what tends to happen is like I really want a character, and I go for it, and I go for it, and I go for it, and then I finally get him, and then it's either, oh hey, in the like in this the 3 months that you were trying to get this character, oh you got so and so and you got so and so and they're much better, or you can focus on one or the other. Which one are you gonna do? And then and then I'm like, okay, well shit, it's gonna stay at the bottom of my roster then. I mean, like I pulled R-Truth, and I thought he was okay during his trial. I didn't really, I didn't particularly like, I wasn't head over heels for him, but like I pulled him, and I got Masters of the Universe Triple H up to 5-star. I would like to move up Ray. I have Andrade with that, but I don't have Andrade with gear. But still, it's like it's one of those things that I'm like, well, like I can only move, I can only do so many acrobat things, and it's like, unfortunately, even though he's, a great character, he's not gonna be my main focus on who I take up next. All right, feel so much better. And yeah, dude, I appreciate that, man. Like, I feel like I have my fingers crossed for you too. I definitely hope that it's like with the amount of time and effort that you're putting into uh, staying at the top, that you keep it and stay there. I hope that at least people, people continue being generous in the community and lowering their defenses. I know a lot of people are split on that. I personally like look once. I know I'm going for a maximum amount of wins here. It's like to get to the 250 or whatever. But like once I max day two, like I don't see the point of keeping my defense super high because once I get my 15,000 coins, it's like whether my notoriety is at 50,000 or zero, I'm still like it's literally not going to affect anything after the overnight refresh. Oh, did you pop up? If you did, I didn't see it. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. If I did, I was gonna give you a shout out. Oh man. Like I said, I hate to keep beating a dead horse or repeating the same stuff. Like I said, I give you props for this. I've been doing this for off and on. Let's see. I got 83 matches to go. I've been doing this for the last like what, almost 4 hours, and I'm already sick of this. And you've been doing it all night. There we go. Good old Merrick's. Alright, last refresh. Okay, so let's see. Go here. Let's give this the old college try and see how it goes. The goggles, they do nothing. Should just send him a DM and be like, hey, knock it off, dude. Not kidding. Oh yeah, dude, I don't blame you. I mean, like, if I was at your point as well, I would, like, I'd go for it. Oh, by the way, I don't want to be, I want to be respectful. You are a dude, right? If you're a dudette, I just want to make sure I refer to you by your proper term. Okay, all right. Just want to make sure. I want to be respectful of people, and also I don't want to assume that it's like just because I'm talking to somebody, they're they're one or the other. But yeah, like I said, if I like I know I keep saying like, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, but yeah, like if I got to a certain point, I would 100% say, okay, I'm like I've gotten this far, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, the amount of like I said, the 20 hours in, having somebody chase you that far behind, ugh. My wife and my little one are at my brother-in-law's, and if I had the patience for it, I would have, like if I had a 5SS character like Sean, I mean, like I don't know, maybe I could have been persuaded to do what you're doing, but I just I can't. And man, I'm shocked here. Look at this. I don't wanna. I'm gonna do a browser refresh real quick, but man, 0 dodges, and my 5SB Biggie Langston just took out this Hollywood Hulk Hogan. So, dang. Gotta say, I'm pretty proud of this one. And if you had gotten the tag into Trish, Carmella would have wiped her out instantly. Alrighty. Okay, quick browser refresh. Like I said, I don't want to get that OpenGL error. So, how many Red Bulls and cups of coffee are you into now? Oh dang! Dude, I give you even more props than that. Man, you are a beast. You certainly are. You deserve this first place win. Alright, switch back to Sting here. Yeah. I guess just taking a very short break from the tediousness here. But yeah, crap, that's not what I was trying to do. There we go. Yeah, I just need a couple more NWO belts and the Slammies and obviously to level them up to get them to 5-star silver. But I have all the tokens necessary. I'm gonna take Walter over Zombie Stone Cold. So yeah, so I'm ready there. And then I could, if I wanted to pour in the coins, I could make Sting. He was actually Tex for the first 4-star silver I could have taken, but Sting's not worth it. So I'm gonna play the long game, take Sako up to 5-star silver, and then slowly build up Ciampa as well alongside him. So, if I had a 5-star, like I said, if I had this or I had that, but all that's coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? Come on, okay. Suresh, I'm gonna try to face you. Opponent unavailable. Yeah, I not having like, I don't know your opinion. I think 5SS kind of came way too early. And it's just personal opinion. But yeah, I don't have any, and especially like these last 2 or 3 showdowns, it's really it's really done a number on me being able to max these out. So I'm hoping that in the next, like I said, by the next talent up, I can get a Walter's going up regardless. Like I said, I have all his tokens, and I'm gonna do that. I kind of hope they take their time with the 5-star gold. Oh, dang. Oh, that sucks, Budnick. But yeah, I mean, come on. Ugh, there you go. So when 4-star was announced, there were plenty of people who had characters ready to go from 3-star gold to 4-star. And then they paced it. I thought they did a good pacing for the 4-star characters. But the thing is, the quote-unquote average player, I felt like they only had maybe, they didn't have any 5-star characters, or only had maybe 1 or 2. And then they just, it's like, and then 5SS came out, and, and that kind of threw the balance of the game off a little bit. But I will say, Scopely's been generous in giving out those diamond tokens. I will give that to him 100%. Because I don't remember getting the 4-star and 5-star tokens as easily as these diamond tokens have been given out. Oh dang! Like in your number one, like I gotta give that's even more props to you. Yeah, I've been playing for 4 years. It's I only started taking the game like quote unquote more seriously, or whatever term you want to use, and I'm not just saying like paying for pulls and stuff. It's like I was kind of just like doing this, doing that. I only started taking the game, are trying to play at a higher level a couple of years ago. So definitely, getting Zombie Austin really helped when when the meta was that he was that he was the best. But yeah, I mean, I've been schlocking through the game since almost the beginning. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like I don't want to make it. It's like, oh, it's like it needs to be this or that. To me, there is a very happy medium of making of catering to the people who are willing to spend money. Because I mean, like, here's the thing: at the end of the day, the people who are willing to spend that money are the reason why this game's still going. And if they weren't, then like this game wouldn't exist. My family's we have a small business. I have my normal 9 to 5 gig, but we have a business, and like our point is to make money. The the only thing though is like on some of these on some of this stuff, like it's like I wish that there's a way to reasonably get it in addition to that. So like for example, like on the milestones for this, you can it's like you can spend, or you can do 250 matches. Like, to me, that's yeah. It's 5SS rated enhance. Which Austin? The Showboat, the Hall of. Well, I mean, I'm probably not Hall of Fame, but the zombie one, the striker one. Which one's ready to go? Zombie, yeah. So I remember, so how I got Zombie Austin, several years ago, he, during one of the Halloween events, it's like you could buy like key pulls for $3. You could pull like, you could buy keys for like $3 each or whatever. And so I spent like $30 at that time, which was a lot for me, like, putting into the game. But it's like his shards came up randomly, so I spent like $30, and I pulled them 20 shards at a time, and I got him, and ever since then he's been like the staple of my the staple of my roster. And the thing is that even though they released like Six and Phenom and other characters, he's still a viable character. He's not the god tier character that he used to be. But yeah, I mean, like, dude, I still love Zombie Austin, even if doing the stun loops gets quite boring at times. Oh man, what I wouldn't give for just the first round. Yeah, but the only reason, yeah, for nostalgia's sake, I would, yeah, exactly. Um, like I would have still done Zombie Austin for my first 5SS character, but just the thing is, Zombie Austin still punches above his weight class, and if and I'm and like for showdowns and stuff, I feel that Walter's gonna do me much more good than Zombie Austin will, because a 5SB Zombie Austin can still beat a 5SS character, no problem. Just as long as you get the stun loop going, you're golden. Oops. Opponent unavailable. Do one more refresh here. Of course. Whatever. All right, depending on how long this takes, I might I was planning on taking care of at least a couple errands. I might have to finish off the rest of these offline. Didn't really realize it's been 2 hours and I still got like 70 something matches to go. Dang. Yeah, you know, I only have 2 stun immunity belts. One's worthwhile, which is on Big E Langston, and then the other one I have is for a reality era showboat, which I don't have the King of Kings thing, the pass or whatever. Uh, it's kind of like it's useless to me because I'm not gonna put it on. I'm not gonna move up Ziggler or Big E or any of those other characters that can actually use it. Um, but yeah, I will tell you what I would like to get is I have the one extra turn belt with that they gave out with the Zombie Cena uh, check-in reward thing. Um, I would like more extra turn belts if I can get them, and also if I can get an anti-bleed belt, that would make fighting like the Sakos so much easier. But unfortunately, I have 0 of those. I think those are more. I think the anti-bleed belts are the rarest ones of these other ones so far. Ooh. Dude, this is a slog. 173, 27 away from the next milestone. Alright, come on. Booyah, pig. There we go, finally. Sokka, oh, your stun immunity belts. Yeah, I mean, like if I had a stun immunity for Sokko, that would have been awesome. And then, yeah, it's just like I said, like the meta of this game has changed multiple times. So there was a time where it was who can chunk the most damage out in the shortest amount of time. And then it's like, and then there was Zombie Austin's reign of stun loops, and then it was and then, it's like, and then there's the who recycles the best metas, and then for a short while was who does the best protect like protect gem meta, And like right now, it's whoever it's like anyone that they release that has a devastating bleed move. I mean, like they reign supreme. There is nothing you can do against that. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, that too. I mean, I'm not disputing that at all. But I mean, definitely those who have the yeah, one MP, yeah, the one MP or the one, it's like first turn, first turn this or first turn that. Um, the I will say though, like I said, it's just I mean, I want to say, yeah, like I said, I don't want to sound like I'm going back and forth on things. So, but yeah, right now the meta is, I agree. It's like it's the one charge first turn kills, and it's also the bleed, the bleed setup meta. Like those two are like just if you have either one of those situations, like it's really hard to combat that. Just like it was at some point with like I said, with like Zombie Austin, which basically, like, if you had him, he carried your entire team no matter what. Yeah, I one of my teammates actually actually pulled both of the Street Profits. So, of course, I told him how much I hate him, and gave him a couple other choice words on top of that. But unfortunately, I don't have either of them. Maybe at some point. Yeah, well, I mean, with stun, I think it's kind of like they kind of like they created a character that were like it's like that was like, oh shit, he's too overpowered. And then it's like then like I said, there was six. There's it's like the what is it, six and Phenom Taker. And then people are like, oh no, we're still gonna go with it. And then like, okay, well, we're gonna include these belts, and we're gonna do this and that. But yeah, it's just Sako is just like I said, it's Sako, and then it's like, and then it's like some other characters that have like just bleed, like just insane bleed setups. Like for example, like Drew McIntyre. Um, it's like you only have like what is it, like that 33% chance or whatever it is of getting that, getting that high bleed. But guess what? Every single time that I've faced a computer, they just magically pulled that 33% out of their butt to do a shitload of bleed damage to me. Yeah. Well, I will say, for Mela at least, I mean, I had the escape artist played on her. With the women, I like. I know I'm saying this, like, I really hope they don't create like a 1 MP, like overpowered woman, because the rest of the female roster, in my opinion, aren't just like they're not set up for that. And the only one that could even combat it, even a little bit, would be Zombie Page. with her stun setup, but you know, like so many of the women are set up for solely to do like sub damage and whatnot. So yeah, I agree. Like having that, you know, having the escape artist played on there, really does a number. But I was lucky enough. So on the, you know, those chests that they give out every like 10 days of logging in or whatever. Um, there's 11 of them so far. On the first 10, I didn't pull anybody or even get enough shards to get anybody. Um, I got like NWO Big Show and Velveteen Dream, the Powerhouse, once or twice, and then I got Lana shards one time, and then every other time was either I got like 10 Macho at a time, the NWO Macho, or you know, I kept getting shards for Andrade and Walter, who I have, which I mean, which is fine. I mean, like, you know, that's less, you know, posters to have to use, but I wasn't getting, you know, I didn't unlock anybody, and then finally this past one, I got I got the last the remaining shards I needed to get Lana. So while I still think Carmella's great, my focus on a trickster females is going to be going to Lana now. I do have the flat damage gem for the you know, it's like for her slap. So right now I'm doing an extra 32k damage or something like that with each slap, and then of course, you know, she's only at level 50 right now or whatever. But once you know, once I max her out at, you know, the 4-star gold and eventually take her 5, she's gonna do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, once I, like I said, hopefully they hold off on 5-star gold for at least for at least a while, and I'm going to kind of my goal right now is I am going to try to get at least a couple of 5-star silvers built up, and then I mean, I'm not just gonna take anybody up. Hey, good morning, J-Man. How's it going? I'm gonna, like, you know, like I said, I'm not just gonna take up any random person, just because, but I'm gonna go for quantity and quality of my 5-star characters. I only have 9 right now, and Masters Universe is going to be number 10. Warrior is going to be number 10, and then, like I said, hopefully I can get Walter and Walter is the Masters of the Universe Big E up to 5 SS. But yeah, after that, I'm just gonna keep, like I said, I'm just gonna keep churning away. Make Sako 5-star, make Ciampa 5-star, like just little by little. Zombie Kane, Fandango, and all those good ones. But yeah, good morning, J-Man. Welcome to the stream. I've been I don't know if you read, and I don't know if you read the whole thread, but I woke up at 6 in the morning. I woke up, couldn't fall back asleep, so since I was wide awake, I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and start cracking on day 2, and I was able to max day 2 fairly easy. So I was just like, well, I'm gonna keep going for the 250 matches, and that's where I'm at right now. Yeah, and oh, yeah. By the way, J-Man, yo, Whoop right above you. He is I'm sorry, I forgot what your actual in-game name is, but he's the person who is number 1 on the leaderboard right now. And like I said, J-Man Gaming, that is Can You Smell It? So if you look at the contributors on DJZ's banner, that's Can You Smell It right there. And also just Come on, seriously. I'm gonna have to get them. I'm gonna check out this mouse and see what the hell's going on with it. Yeah. So Void. There you go. For those of you who who are new to the stream or just kind of lurking in the background, give my buddy Great J-Man Gaming, aka Can You Smell It, a subscribe on YouTube. He's got some fantastic hot tag setups and even contributed to some of the new Icons of Wrestling setups. So I'll straight. I tried to watch your channel to take a look. Can you timestamp? Oh, so on the YouTube video, I cut it out, only because, yeah. Also, yeah, for the record, the first person to do a review of the Icons of WrestleMania Big Show. But yeah, it's on the. So it is on the. If you look at the VOD on Twitch, it's on there. I didn't include it because all I did was type the /raid Gorson's Gaming thing. It doesn't do anything other than that. That was it. Just and also it's I've never rated anybody before, so it was also I think it had a double or triple window of me because it was capturing my in-game capture of my Twitch stream on that Twitch stream, so it looked really lame, and I was just like, screw that. I'm not gonna include that in the YouTube video. But yeah, I rated Guerson last night with 9 people, which I mean I know that's not a lot for him, but yay for somebody who's only been streaming for a couple months, I was like, it's a decent amount. And, we got Void in the chat, we got great J-Man Gaming in the chat. We got Budnick, we got Soupster, we got let's see. AK was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's lurking or still around, but still, man, we got a decent amount of people just chilling and hanging out. So, of course, it's always a good time for me. Oops, wrong one. So I know that I'm just gonna do it, and if I get it, great. If I don't, it's whatever. I'll live. I'm mostly doing these because I want to try to get the bags to see if I may potentially pull Bobby Lashley. I did do some polls. I did not. No, I didn't. I didn't stream them, which I know I probably should have, or made a video of it. But yeah. Oh no, it's all good, dude. Hey, trust me. I 100% totally understand your concentration right now is on remaining number 1, not not what this guy's doing right here on stream. Yeah, Sean got him last night. Yeah, I'm just trying to see, maybe I'll pull him from the bag, and then I'll see. I'm trying to get to at least milestone 9 for the rewards. I don't think I'm going to be making it to 10. I hope so. But yeah, Sean's had some pretty good luck so far, getting both of the Street Profits and pulling Lashley out of the milestone bags. Alright, last refresh that I'm willing to do. Kind of how you suggested last night. depending on how close we are and how close I am to some of the to either Bobby Lashley or to the milestones, I might I got 11. So I got 11 for of those like light cheat and steal tokens, and I might just use some of them to get through some of these things. Yeah. So I will say I did play against a Lashley, like a low level Lashley here in facing the Mooks, and I mean like I thought he was pretty decent for what I saw. I think some people sorry. Oh, okay. Well, fortunately, one of our teammates said that they had an emergency. Sorry, yeah, I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, J-Man. The thing is, look, some characters like, here's the thing, some characters like Pete Dunne was terrible. You know what I mean? Like, I know he was a freebie, and we didn't need to spend any money or whatever. He was terrible, okay? But I think sometimes people like they want every character to be the number one character, and all this stuff. Like from what I've seen of Lashley so far, I think that he's a very solid character. Now it's like, is he gonna be zombie Daniel Bryan, or this or that, or Keith Lee? No, but like here's the thing, not everybody can be number one. It's like there's got to be a second, a third, and a fourth, somewhere. And like I said again, from everything that I've seen, I think that he's pretty decent. There you go. But yeah, I agree with you. A flat metal, it's like some flat metal damage with with his low charge moves, and like I said, either the two words plate, or if you I'm blanking right now. Which one's the plate that puts out the botch gems? With that in there, that'll do. Like that'll do a decent amount of damage, and you know, put the hurting on people. Okay. Let's see, skill plates. It's the head games plate. Increase critical gem damage by 20%. Creates 10 random botch gems when this superstar hits a critical gem hit. Yeah, and I know, like, like, here's the thing, like, I know anybody can say, like, oh, like, it's like, blah, 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 it's like, well, if you had your character set up like this, and then you put this in there, they'd be great. Because, like those Shane O'Mac videos, like, you know, uh, if you have the right metals and setup and and stuff on him, yeah, he's fantastic. But how many people are gonna have a five-star Shane? But definitely, I don't know. I thought Zombie Daniel Bryan was awesome to begin with, and then and then people saw the potential on top of it. Go. Come on, let me attack one of these. Come on. No to Malik. No to Batty, no. Well, like with me, you know what I've always said. A new character is always good, regardless of whether they're going to be a top tier or not. I mean, like if I can get him, great. It's like he's gonna. I mean, if nothing else, at the end of the month, he's gonna be a requirement for something, right? Oh, come on, let me in a match. Oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna lose a match here real quick. Hopefully that'll reset my RNG. All right, yay, match is over. Now come on, let's get my luck going again. Alrighty, man. Enjoy your breakfast. I will say, if it keeps going like this, and I'm having it's taking forever to find matches, I might quit it at 50. Oh, thank God. I might stop at 200 and do the 50 offline, because I do want to get some laundry and other stuff going before my day starts. I'm gonna go get some more water. I will be right back. All right, back for more WWE Champions action. Okay. Ooh. So, just as a heads up, it is 10:52 right now in Texas. I am, I'm coming up on 2.5 hours of streaming. I'm gonna kind of, like I said, I have a few things to do today. Even if some places are closed, I got some random errands and whatnot to run. I think I'm gonna end this stream at either one of two things is gonna happen. Either I'm gonna hit 200 victories and I'll do the rest offline, or I'm going to hit half an hour, or whenever I hit the 3-hour mark, I'll end the stream there. So just kind of giving everybody a heads up. Hopefully I'll be able to hit 200 quicker than that, but if not, like I said, I have a couple things I need to do and take care of before that. this, and this is the reason why Walter is going to go to 5-star silver before Zombie Austin is. And this is with only one. This is with 2 Fury medals and 2. I forget if it's takedown or armor, only because I don't have any Fury. I don't have any Fury medals that do flat damage. All right, so 11 more matches to go. For the 200 mark, what I mean. There we go. Alright, hopefully with this, I'll be down to my last 10 to hit 200. Alright, down to final 10. I got 24 minutes to get 10 more victories. I think that's going to be achievable. Alright. I haven't checked my revenge log in a while. Let me see if there's anybody in there that I can take. Save at least a couple coins here and there. And alright, get revenge on Fred. Alright, woohoo! Yay! Yeah, I don't know if you heard, so I don't, like, I'm not a normal streamer, and I don't have, like, any specific, like, you know, I don't, like, always stream at 7 o'clock on Fridays or whatever, but I put in 4 hours yesterday, on top of store errands and whatnot, and I've put in 2.5 hours of streaming, or 2 hours and 40 minutes of streaming now, along with the 2 hours that I played before that. Oh, hey, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, sir. So one of two things is gonna happen. Either in the next 20 minutes, I'm gonna hit the 200 milestone, and I'm gonna end the stream for today, and I'm just gonna finish the rest offline while I do the rest of my errands. Or 20 minutes is gonna pass, and I'm gonna call it quits there. I'm hoping, obviously, that I can get to 200, because then that way I can get to the rest of the 50 a lot quicker. But I'm kind of tired. I need a break. I know that's I know that's saying something compared to Mr. 800 matches here, but yeah, I have stuff to do. I've put enough hours into this game, especially streaming it for a couple of days. Yeah, but I do appreciate you coming in. As far as people go, DJ Z showed up once, and yeah. What is it? I think you're the next biggest person that's joined my stream so far from the WWE community. So I appreciate it, man. Like I said, you know, I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Hopefully, I didn't say anything where you're like, oh, this guy. I will say this. So I wasn't streaming at the time, but when they had that showdown for zombie page, and you had to do it's like, and you had to do like the 200 matches or 300 matches or whatever it was to get zombie page. I think that's like one of the only points where I was just like, oh my god, I am so sick of this game. I'm never playing it again. Like I said, so I can only imagine where you are. I was so freaking tired. Like I spent so many hours playing that. Well, yeah, like I said, it's like again, I don't want to say, yeah, I hate sounding like a broken record and like repeating stuff. Like I said, it's like I'm not, I I enjoy meeting new people on here. I enjoy the interactions. Like I said, as far as playing the game goes, I mean, like if all I cared about was playing the game, then like I wouldn't, I wouldn't want to stream these. Like I enjoy talking to people. Like I said, wrestling stuff going on in my personal life. I mean, to a certain degree. I mean, like, I do keep a separation of my private life and this game, but I definitely, like, I have a lot of fun chit chatting with people, and especially getting it's like getting to know more about them, and we got I am starting to see a couple of regulars come by, like AK. J-Man's in our group, Budnick's in our group. So I mean, like, I'm looking forward to to having people that I see on a regular basis and being able to say like what's up to and whatnot. I can only imagine Soupster. Like I said, there have been very few times that I've ever considered quitting the game. That wasn't one of them. I'm just gonna put a mook in there. I'm not even gonna risk losing Walter. Yeah, like I said, there have been very few times that I was just like, okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm not playing this game anymore. That was one of them. The D9, if you remember that, D9 was one of them. But yeah, I remember. I think my wife, like, it's like, I mean, she, like, she gets it. It's like she knows I like this game and everything. But like, I remember she was trying to sleep, and I was like sitting in the background cursing the whole time, going like, "Why can't I?" Like, blah 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 blah. This fucking, I was like, this fucking match, blah blah blah. And like, I kept waking her up, and finally, I was just like, okay, fine. I was like, I'm gonna go in another room. So I went and slept in another room just so I could keep playing the page of it. And like I said, that was one of the few times where I ever like that I seriously contemplated, giving this game a break. Either quitting or not playing it anymore. But definitely, it's like, even though, like I said, yeah, you kind of have to slog through this. Streaming helps. Oh, are you talking about like the Hardy Compound event? That one I wasn't too thrilled about because so you remember so you remember how people it's like so I didn't have any issues going back and forth and actually beating the blitzes and everything, but I did have a situation where the game glitched out on me, and because of that, it made me lose my progress. And when I lost my progress, I couldn't get the Hardy token anymore because it said I lost when I actually didn't, and the game glitched out. I was so PO'd about that, and I contacted support saying like, look, it's like I was on pace to finishing the event, and now I can't. Are you guys gonna give me the million coins and all that other stuff that I was, that I that I would have gotten had, this not occurred. And they're like, LOL, no. It said in your dreams, Iron Sheik 84. So, unfortunately, I missed out on I missed out on Woken Matt Hardy back then. We did I do know for what is it, one of the faction feuds that they were giving him out. We did get him. I did get him. It was either through shards or through his card. I actually did get him, but yeah, that's like I said, that Hardy event was not very didn't isn't evoking some great memories for me. Oh yeah, it's a pleasure meeting you too. Yeah. All right, man. Hey, I will definitely check it out. And tell you what, I mean, I know I don't have like a big thing, but I'll definitely, if I see something, I'll tweet out your victory I'll tweet out your victory or do something. But I sincerely appreciate you joining, and best of luck. I hope you keep your first place. I hope you keep your first place standing. Yeah, like I said, I got 13 more minutes, or let's see, 7 more matches in 13 minutes is what I got. So. Hey, there you go. Look, Soupster, is that you? So, damn it, I was trying to get you a free victory, but... Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, I hope you and your lady enjoy Game of Thrones, and hopefully I'll catch you live next time. Yeah, well, I was trying to give you a free, some free notoriety there, but unfortunately it wouldn't let me. Alright, come on. Alright, there we go. Whew. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what, if I run across you again, I'll try to give you some free notoriety there. much rather face this Goldberg. There you go. I will take much satisfaction in beating Goldberg. Go. Alrighty, let's, okay. Hopefully this will do enough damage. Alright. The giant flood of red gems. Alright, I'm fine with that because at least I get a yellow match here. Which means... get that. I'm going to save that for later. There's that. He's going to tag out to Carmella. Oh no, he didn't. I'm surprised about that. There we go. Okay, cool. Awesome. Alright, so knowing this, Carmella's going to kick him out and he's going to do some giant move. And of course he's going to get, you know, all the freaking cascades in the world once he does his move. But let's see how this goes. Yep, just like I called it. So there's my mouse on there. That's where this is gonna, that's where the pin bar is gonna stop. Or no, hey, I was wrong. What do you know? Being pessimistic for no reason. Goldberg, for the crime of not going down last round, I punish you to a knockout. Judgment has commenced. Yeah, I think that's more than enough for a knockout, don't you think? There you go. Alrighty. How many more do I have to go? I have 6 minutes to get... 5 more victories. Actually, should have faced that. There we go. Of course, I don't have any yellow matches, but there you go. All right, there we go. 4 more matches left. 4.5 minutes to go. If we go a little over, it's fine. I'll just, what is that? I'm close enough to 200 matches. We'll just get to 200 and call it a day. My brother came over as well unexpectedly, so I'd rather not keep him waiting. Alrighty. Ace Rimmer. There you go. By the way, I see Ace Rimmer. I've seen Ace Rimmer's name quite a few amount of times. I don't know if it's a reference to it, which I'm pretty sure it is. If you've never seen the show Red Dwarf, even if you're not a fan of sci-fi, and I'm not, it's a fantastic show. It's hilarious. I definitely recommend it. It's one of those shows where, you know, like at first it may not be your cup of tea, but it's a British sci-fi series. So I mean, there's only like 6 episodes a season, and it's really funny. That in the chat for anybody who wants to check it out at some point in the future. Alright, 3 more matches. No on either of those. Alright, come on. Let's put that as a tease. I've seen that Elias like at least half a dozen times, if not more, and I still haven't been able to face him one time. Alright. No yellow matches, but do that. He's gonna take that one. Take this one. Boom, boom. And come on. Just ready for all this to be over. Come on. There we go. All right. I think down to the last 2 now, right? Click, 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 click. There we go. Two more matches, come on. There we go. Almost to the goal line, ladies and gentlemen. If only I hit one more gem, this match would be over. There you go, going for the guaranteed kill there. Alright, last match of the stream. Hopefully. All right, yay! Last match of the stream. There we go. Oh, I should have done that one. Crap. Okay. There you go. Boom. There we go. Pin. 200 matches down. 50 more will be done offline. But yeah. Thank God this is over. But I still have another probably a couple hours to go. Hopefully the last 50 will go by a lot more smoothly. Yeah, let's check the good old milestones, see where I got to. There we go. And there we go. So I'm ending the stream at milestone 8 of 10, 5,413,690 points out of 5,500,000. So yeah, Soupster, thank you very much. So as always, a big thank you to Soupster, Yowoob, aka Void, J-Man Gaming, Budnick, AK, and everybody else who joined the stream, chatted with me. And as always, if you're watching this on Twitch, please follow me at IronCheek84. If you're watching this back up on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch at IronCheek84 for more WWE Champions action. If you observe it, have a happy Easter. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Best of luck with the rest of Showdown, and hopefully I'll catch you next stream. If not earlier, I will be streaming a portion of this weekend's Showdown, so I hope to see you there. As always, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful night. Bye. Oh, by the way, I'm going to cut it before then, but if you're still on, Merrick's is streaming, so let's go raid him real quick.